In September of last year, I realized the largest percentage investment gains I've ever made on one sale, 849% returns. In this video, I'll go over the two basic signals I used to make my highest ever return investment by buying calls in Uranium Energy Corp. Diving right into it, the first signal is long-term growth projection. If there's a reason for the stock to go up, or at least stay neutral in the long term, just buy the stock. It's already better than cash. I find this logic especially relevant when investing in tangible assets, for instance, uranium. One of the major reasons I bought into UEC is because I asked myself what I thought about the future of uranium. My answer was, and still is, it is a solid investment because the world needs energy. In fact, I expect the world to need more energy as time goes on due to an increased integration with technology in our day-to-day lives. AI data centers have shocked people by the amount of energy they consume, oftentimes equating to the same power demands as small towns. It makes sense new technology being released in the coming years will continue power consumption trends and further increase energy demand. As a result, I put significant investment into UEC, the closest purchasable asset to buying actual uranium. Even if the price fluctuates down in the short term, I expect the functional utility of uranium as an energy source to create ROI. Finding a long-term stable asset is one of my biggest green lights for investing. Second, short-term panic crash. I've been the guy who jumps the gun and sells the dip, only to see my former investment immediately jump up in price. If you are familiar with finance, you assume the market is arbitraged, but that is never the case in reality. Since nobody has perfect information, the market can never be perfectly arbitraged. This leads to social pressure that causes asset prices to crash below their fundamental value and causes a lot of money to change hands. The second major reason I bought UEC is because on April 2nd of 2025, Trump announced aggressive foreign tariffs, and the S&P 500 crashed 10% in 2 days. Everything was down, including UEC. In fact, UEC was down to $4, which was its 2-year low. The craziest part of the whole situation was UEC wasn't even a major target of the tariffs. It is an American uranium mining company, so if anything, it would be more valuable due to the increased barriers of foreign competitors, since UEC is American. I viewed UEC dropping as a panic crash, took the opportunity to form a position. Over the next 5 months, my returns 5 to 8x'd. That's it. If you'd like to learn more about investing and stay up to date with the market, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.